Yeah, so it's me again. So I'm out here working like I normally am, delivering, packages and stuff. I like to say I'm a pretty bold TI. Like I am not afraid of any man or woman walking this earth. And I kind of love the fact that they are basically like an army of thousands, if not tens and hundreds of thousands of people, millions across the world, and they band together just to try to destroy one person at a time. One person at a time. They band together to try to destroy one person at a time. Now, let me tell you something special about today, right? So, I'm doing a double shift, right? So I started at 4:30 in the morning, and I probably won't finish until about maybe about 8:30, 9 p.m., something like that. And I got so tired of hearing my electronic handlers, the ones who manipulate my devices and stuff. I got so tired of them always telling your Spotify open, your Spotify open. Everybody could see you. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I said, let me experiment with something real quick, right? So I'm not using my Spotify today, right? Now, the last time I used a hand radio, a little hand radio. Last time I used a hand radio, I was walking from my home to another station. This goes way back to like the early beginning phases of my targeting experience. And what they used to do then was they would transmit what sound like a police radio through whatever radio station I was listening to. So no matter what radio station I tuned to, they were like projecting or something a police like signal into my radio, and I could actually hear like a dispatcher and reporting codes and everything. And I'm like, this is not right. I'm like, how am I here? And then I could just remember the perps always saying, he's a cop. We told you he's a cop. Because remember, they're using EMF broadcasting. So they're broadcasting everything they do. So I'm like, they're like, he's a cop. I told you he's a cop. He got a cop radio on him. And next thing you know, I don't know. I kind of just realized, I just accepted it. I was like, all right, so they're actually able to interfere with radio frequencies. This is way before I start to understand the power of frequencies and how you can manipulate them and stuff of that sort. So today, I decided I'm gonna kick it old school. You see I got on headphones. I said I'm gonna kick it old school, and I'm gonna listen to the radio, right? Guess what I start to hear? Remember the sharp, loud sounds that the U.S. personnel claimed that they were hearing, coming from wherever distances wherever they were hearing these loud, sharp sounds going into their ears. Well, that's what they were trying to do. They were literally emitting those same loud, sharp, piercing sounds, trying to see if they can, I don't know, probably cause brain damage to me or something. And I'm like, damn, these people are going hard for someone who didn't do anything to anyone. Because from the very beginning, I never did nothing to anyone. All I did was get my first apartment in the Bronx. That's all I did. I didn't do nothing to nobody. I didn't even talk to that many people. And I'm like 32 years of my life I've lived in New York City. And then all of a sudden I move up there, get my very first apartment. One I feel like I got coerced into taking anyway. And then next thing you know, I'm getting all this weird activity a few months into the pandemic, or the quarantine rather. I'm getting all this weird activity around me, and next thing you know, I'm being electronically harassed. And then because I went to the hospital to see if something was wrong with my my central nervous system or something. Then because I went to the hospital, they said, well, since you a snitch now, you might as well become a cop. So I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Because I'm like, I didn't snitch on fucking nobody. I don't know anything about anybody. I'm like, so now, I'm like, okay, this is what it is. This is what it feels like when they say that this so-called secret society or underground network of people who have this immense control over technology and devices. This is, oh, dang. I just realized I'm going to the old location. Good thing I didn't walk that far. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just realizing that they are going to go hard against someone who is truly, truly godly empowered. And Lord, as I continue to walk and live my life and try my best to do things that look righteous into your eyes, I'm like, Lord, keep feeding me. That's my favorite thing to say, keep feeding me. Because they're not going to be able to stop what you already promised for me. And when I tell you, it's hundreds of thousands of people in this, if not millions. I mean, New York City is about like what, 7-8 million people deep, probably a little bit more than that. Probably about like 3/4 of that is involved in this electronic network of basically trying to destroy innocent people's lives. So, but yeah, oh yeah, I also got stuck in an elevator this morning too, trying to make a delivery. So, yeah, it is what it is. So this is just me letting everybody know, letting all the TIs know, look, they can do but so much until God finally says it's time for you to leave this earth. They can cause you pain, but you can take it. They can mess with your technology, but you can forget about it. They'll mess with your memories, but you can always learn to write stuff down. I kid you not, no matter what they do, there's always a way. God will make a way to make sure you will always overcome these workers of iniquities. I kid you not. Trust me when I tell you, stay focused on God. If you don't believe in God, then I suggest you start to, because something's about to go down in this world. And I kid you not, when it does, you want to be on the end where God or the ancestral spirits decide they want to make sure they protect you from what happens next. So I'm telling you, get right, and stay strong. Because there's nothing on this planet, nothing man-made is going to be able to protect people from what's about to come next. I kid you not. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.